Wifey?
Abby. So we got through the service part of the ceremony. Sorry, so many different words. And then we do our own vows, which we wrote, which was so sweet. You went first. That's when I teared up a little bit. But as you were talking, I was still so nervous for mine. And then I did mine. And because we did our own, we weren't going to have the whole do you take and then the I do. So the way Jared did it with our rings is that he asked us the question when we put the rings on each other that then we could answer I do, which I thought was really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I loved that. And then immediately we walked over and we did our unity ceremony.
Yeah.
It was the cord of 3 strands. And we knew we wanted that for a while. We didn't know how it would look, and then we found that one on Etsy.
Mm-hmm.
Loved it, especially because it has our names on it and the verse and the date. So we walk over, and I think we both realized at the same time, we've not practiced braiding together.
Nope, not one time.
But thankfully, it's at the back of the stage. Nobody can see what we're doing. They can just see our backs in my beautiful train. So, great. We kind of whispered through it. We giggled so much during that, and then we started crying. But we were just, like, giggling. We finally did it, and he's like, tie it off. All right, good enough. And, like, at one point, it almost came off the easel. So he's like, ah! We're holding it. And I hope Karen will caught that on video.
Yeah.
They didn't call us out on it, which is great. So maybe it's just us that knew that until now.
Now the world knows.
And then we took a second, and you prayed over us.
Yep. Then we made our way back around to where we had been standing before.
Mm-hmm.
Then we did some worship.
Yeah.
Good plans. Doxology.
Yeah, Red Rocks worship, that song means so much to us. We knew from the beginning, because we made that our song month 2 of our relationship, if that.
You got me a ring that had Jeremiah 29:11, and then my necklace that you got me for my baptism day has good plans on it.
Yeah. So we knew that would be our song because it's also, yes, it's proclaiming good plans moving forward, but it's also praising in the moment. Just, wow, this was your plan for me, Natalie.
Me, Riley.
And, like, his plan for him and then us together. It just hit us hard. That's when I lost it. And praise the Lord, my dress had pockets. I was sobbing. And, like, I could feel him shaking next to me and, like, just holding hands and just worshiping. And so we turned to face the cross that's in front of us, and we could hear everybody behind us singing. And that was, I think, one of my favorite moments of the day.
Yeah.
We didn't see anybody else. It was just us looking at the cross. Couldn't even see my peripheral, like my girls. That was really special.
Yeah. So we got done with that.
Wiped everything off.
Yep.
Real quick for photos.
And then time to kiss your bride.
Yeah.
So did that. A little smooch.
Yep.
You know? Mm-hmm. And then we had it to where halfway down the aisle walking back.
Whoa.
So we had confetti.
Whoa. We kiss. We go down the steps. My mom hands me the bouquet. Jared announces us, and then everybody throws confetti, which was made from
every flower petal I had ever gotten you.
Yeah. I saved everyone and pressed it and dried it, and then we made confetti out of it. So that was really cool to see. And I think I worded it in the program of like a shower us with memories of our past as we walk into our future together or something like that.
Yeah.
Just so meaningful. So we walked out to that. You kissed me, dip kissed me halfway up the aisle. And then we walked out into my bridal suite for a private moment for a little bit to just be like, what the heck just happened? They had food and drinks for us. Jared came in and joined us. We signed a marriage license. He gushed over us for a second. And then we took a second to eat and drink while in the main room, Cara and Will got everybody set up for a group photo. And then we real quick, because we decided we didn't want anyone else to announce that on social media before us, so we quickly posted the photo our coordinator took of us. I changed my name real quick. We said, great, Mr. and Mrs. Post.
Natalie Schneider.
Yep. And then we said, all right. And then we got to walk back in like champs, stand right there, start photos.
Yep.
Did the group photo, got that out of the way. Did family photos. It actually went pretty quickly. It felt like forever because after smiling for like 5 photos, you're done. And it sucked. But we got the photos with everybody. And every single relative that was there, we got a photo with. Praise the Lord. Like, that's a blessing. And I don't take that for granted. But in that moment of just wanting to spend time with Riley and like talk and not stand for photos like that, it was done.
Yeah.
And I think that showed, and I do apologize to anybody who was there who saw that. But we made it through. And after that, we got to go out into the snow. Oh, we did our family photos first.
Yeah.
Like our parent photos. That was cute and
in the
fun.
hallway.
Yeah.
That was fun.
The parents and the siblings. And then we went out into the snow at the bridal party,
Yep.
which we've not even gotten all the photos back yet. And those are some of my favorites of the day.
I know.
It looked so good.
They were really good.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like terribly cold either at that point. It warmed up to probably 15, 20 degrees.
Yeah.
So
it was still decently cold. My girls were shivering, so we got them done.
In a full suit, it was pretty toasty. But
yeah. And my girls had shawls, but we still got them inside pretty quick. And then as soon as, because they did all of us, and then me individually with each of the girls, and as soon as that was done and they switched to Riley and the guys, I bolted inside to throw on snow boots and sweatpants under my dress so then we could do our couples photos.
Yep.
Because at that point we had 6 inches of snow.
I don't know if it's that much. It was good powdery.
In the drifts, it was quite a bit.
Yeah.
But there was snow on the ground. It was a little bit wet. And I said, all right, we're doing the dang thing. I don't care if the dress gets dirty. I don't care if I'm cold. I want photos in the snow. I've dreamed of...
Ooh. Hold on. Going back. When we were in the groom suite... I'm sorry, Cara. But Cara came up to me and she's like, you have to not tell Natalie I'm telling you this, but just be prepared that you might be doing snow angels and you might be getting cold and wet. I was like, all right, let's go. So now fast forward back to present. All right.
So we're out there in the cold and got some more photos with my bridesmaids, and then we got our couples photos, which was so fun. Yes, we were freezing and shivering. I had hand warmers in my pockets though, and we made it through. And they were like, I wasn't like typical brides where it's like, oh, don't step on the train or make sure the veil's perfect. As soon as we got like the veil shot in the wind, I was like, all right, ripped it out, threw it, and was like, okay, let's go, I'm done.
Yep.
And
I'm like, you want to do snow angels? And at
that point it had been like 20 minutes outside, and I was so cold to the point when I get cold I shake, and it's hard for me to like talk 30 minutes after that. And I was like, I have to go talk to guests. I'm done. Yep. I'm good.
Yes.
And Cara and Will were shivering too, so we decided not to. But we did get in the snow quite a bit.
Yeah, we got some really beautiful shots.
We did. And then we walked inside. I changed out of the sweatpants and the boots, warmed up real quick, and then we walked in for dinner.
Yep.
You guys, that reception space, oh my word.
Beautiful.
They had renovated it 2 weeks before our wedding day, so we didn't know what it was going to look like until the day before.
Like, we were expecting, like, some, like, not 90s, maybe 90s, like, early thousands carpeting, you know, with a little section of hardwood floor for the dance floor and stuff.
And, like...
And just, like, the table layout.
Cute chandeliers, but not modern. Because that's what we booked. And we're like, hey, we still make this beautiful. We walk in and
it's like Beauty and the Beast when Elle and the Beast do their dance. Like, it's breathtaking.
The tinted windows were gone, so it was clear windows, and the lights on outside, like the twinkle lights, and it was still snowing. And then the white and green linens looked good, and it was all modern chandeliers. And the backdrop, that was one thing I had been bummed about, because when we originally booked, it was going to be a tulle draping with fairy lights behind our table, and they got rid of that. So we came up with our backdrop the week before. So I bought that circle arch. I designed it on like a mock-up and was like, all right, this is what we're doing. And I think that was the most beautiful piece of the room.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And we had our name sign hanging on.
Our neon sign, and it was just stunning. So we walk in, sit down, Dad prays for dinner, and we get to eat good food.
Yep. Felt like royalty every time we walked in and out of the room, because there were a couple times throughout the night that we would like have to leave and then walk in front of everyone back to our seats.
Not even doing a grand entrance, just walking back in.
And like when we'd walk in, it was like,
woo! Everyone's cheering. Kiss, kiss, kiss. We're like, we just wanted to take a photo.
Right? Okay.
But yeah, we ate. Everyone ate, and they loved the food. And then we ducked out for a few more sunset photos, which were cute.
Mm-hmm.
Got some individual shots, and then came back in for speeches.
Yeah, and those were really good. Started with your maid of honor, Kayla.
Yeah.
That was very sweet.
My college roommate and best friend. And
yeah.
Went over to
best man, which was my brother Owen.
Yeah.
If you know my brother, you know he's not much of a talker, but that boy got me to cry big time.
Oh yeah, I teared up too. He was so sweet. He turned and spoke to me and welcomed me to the family, which was sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And
then to your mom.
My mom spoke on behalf of all the parents, which was sweet. She went through little parts of my childhood and teen years that stuck out to her that then came full circle when Riley came to the picture and just fulfilled like parts of me and continued to bring out the realist side of me. So she touched on that really well, which is sweet.
Yeah.
And then we gave our thank you speech and kind of talked through just how grateful we were for people to make it.
Through the weather, through the long drive, long flights, long travel, whatever it was. Then pass the mic off to you so you could.
I dedicated my bouquet to my mom. She beat cancer coming up on 4 years ago now.
It's crazy.
And she didn't know this at all. Nobody really knew except for us and the photographers and the DJ and the coordinator. It was like written in code words on every timeline. But that was really sweet. I think that's when I started to cry. I wrote that speech out and just sobbed the week I wrote it. And then, Mom burst into tears. And I was told there was not a dry eye in the house. And then to keep that going, we didn't even really have a moment to breathe. DJ was on top of timeline for sure. Went right into our first dance.
Yep. So when the idea of our first dance came around, it was also Dancing with the Stars season. So someone might have gotten some ideas in our head.
I also grew up dancing. I did ballet for 15 years. I like dancing. I'm good at it.
So we're going to hit the waltz with the double tango and the...
I told him that I was like, we're not just standing and swaying. That's great for some people. I can't do that as somebody who dances. And he was okay. So we spent a good few months choreographing it.
Not hard.
Not to a T. Things didn't have to be perfect, but we wanted to have enough of an idea that we had different things happening and we would have fun. Like there was a whole section where we're just like, cool, improv right there. Great. But others that were like, all right, for the start, this is how we're starting it. And it went so good. It was cute. We had a little bit of missteps, but you could see us giggling and just having fun. Like watching that video back, we were like, oh, this is gonna be cringy. And we're like, oh, we had so much fun and that looked really sweet and like we really love each other, which we do. So I'm glad that translates in the real world.
Man, through the love language of dance.
So we finished up our dance, and then I danced with my dad, and that's when I lost it.
That's when I didn't lose it for your dance with your dad.
Everyone else did.
But that got everyone. And then it was time for mine.
Well, not everyone, because Dad cried, and then I cried. You see a grown man crying, you cry, especially if you know my dad. So then we finish ours, and then you go with your mom, and that's when I cry even harder, to the point I cry off my false lashes. Oops.
Yeah.
It was so cute.
And I didn't cry during any of those dances, but my mom was like losing it, and like she's the sweetest. Like it's like she doesn't want to cry, so she's like trying to fight it. I'm like, it's all right. Like we'll just let it out. And then so that finishes, and then it's like boom, immediately go cut cake. So we're walking over, and like it's closer to like my side of the rooms, people, and Aiden, one of my groomsmen.
As we're
walking by, and I look over at his table, and this is just after my mom and I dance, and he's like.
And there was not a dry eye in the house, which was so sweet that like people love us that much.
Yeah.
They were so moved by those dances and the speeches. I feel bad that we like made them all cry and didn't provide tissues for the reception. But oh well.
They should have had it from ceremony still.
Yeah. Cake cutting was super fun. They walked us through how to do it, took some photos. We had nothing but cake. And yum.
And it had like hardened a little bit throughout the day of it just kind of sitting there. So like we did try to do like a little smear.
Well, we even tried to like pick it up and we're like, that's hard. Okay.
We're like, yep, not gonna happen right now.
But the cake was so good. And we got some leftovers for that night or the night after we ate it. And because it had been in the fridge again, it like unhardened and that was yummy.
Very yummy.
But yeah, that was
cute. You should get that sometime.
Yeah. And then we walked out because we had a little outfit change. You took your jacket off, which finally about time, no more boutonniere. And then I changed into sparkly dress. And while we did that, it was like a 20-minute break. My girls were on top of it. They pretty much helped me strip, put the next dress on, corseted it up, packed my bag, got the bag to you. You got it in the car. Owen pulled the car around. We got stuff ready to go. Girls went back into the room, turned the lights off, got the props passed out to everybody else. Photographer and DJing and coordinator were all like, all right, you guys ready? We're like, guess so. Walked into grand entrance, started dance party. Yep. So fun.
Got cute little glasses that said just married on them. Just married.
Yeah.
And then it was really dark. They turned the lights down pretty low.
Oh, yeah.
And then it was introducing for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Riley Schneider.
Introducing your newlyweds, let's hear it for Mr. and Mrs. Riley Schneider.
We go right in, and all our friends and everyone's right there with their glow sticks, just It
was so fun. I didn't know the chandeliers were dimmable.
Yep.
There was like our neon sign was lit up all nice, and we sectioned it so like the first few songs were songs grandparents and parents could enjoy, like a little bit of oldies, and then had more nostalgic songs, like maybe not super party songs, but like softer songs that DJ turned it down a bit, and we got to make our rounds to people and get to talk with them, see them, be like, hit this group, this group, this group, go dance to the song, and then keep going. It was a good flow. They had snacks going out. We stepped out for like outdoor photos under the twinkle lights with my sparkle dress, and it was snowing, and it was so pretty.
Yeah.
And then the party turned up.
And then it was go time.
Which, I'm going to call Jackson out for this too. Jackson has said, because for his wedding, for his and Maisie's wedding, they didn't want to dance because they had said, I think word for word on the program, God has not gifted us the gift of dancing.
He has given us many gifts, but the
dancing
gift
is not one of them.
Jackson that boy was tearing the floor up.
Oh my, both of them were.
Yeah.
And then my cousin Zach and his now fiance Jordy were dancing, and my bridesmaids were on fire. I was like, dang, we have a good group of partiers. Okay.
My guys were on the dance floor like the entire time.
Yeah, there was never a dead moment. It was so dang fun, and like even the people that would take a break were just smiling, because like Anna was tired at that point. It was sitting and was just sitting there like, you guys are hilarious.
You'd see people go and take a seat, but like
still at the glow stick.
They were still getting they're sitting down.
Yeah.
To the left. Take it back, y'all.
one of the highlights was, because as Riley mentioned, we're big fans of Dancing with the Stars. And when the finale aired in the fall, Alex Earl's freestyle, when Val did the knee walk to Maneater, Riley's like, how should I do that at the wedding? I was like, yeah, right. But we both liked the song, so it was on the playlist. Mm-hmm. And I remember the day before, I joked to my girls, yeah, Riley said he was going to do the knee walk to the song.
You had said that to them?
Oh, yeah. And they're like, oh, he totally should. I was like, there's no way. I don't want him to rip his pants or anything. Like, I don't know. And then the song comes on. And he looks at me, he goes, should I do it? And at this point, I don't know what had come over me. I didn't care about anything. I was like, go for it. He pulls this thing out flawlessly across, like, the length of the whole dance floor. And we have a picture. We don't have a video yet. I don't know if it got on video. But my girls went nuts. Your family went nuts. Everybody went crazy. And I'm sitting there like, that's the hottest thing I've ever seen.
Hey, I like popped up in front of your face and you're like.
We did get a video. My friend Bethany took a video right after that. I think she thought you were going to do it again. But you can see, I look at you and I go, that was hot. It was so good. And you told me later it was a wrestling move. And I was like, because for someone who had never done that, whoa.
It's a duck walk.
But then he also, like, surprised me and took his vest off, like, right during Sexy Back. I was like, okay. We were getting down on the dance floor. We were dancing hard. I didn't have my Apple Watch on, but I'm sure my heart rate was high. And I had to go over and take, like, some sips of water a few times. And be like, dang, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We danced so hard to the point. I didn't feel this until we walked out.
She tore off half her little toe on both feet.
There were layers of skin stuck to the inside of my shoe. And we got to the hotel room that night and I took my shoes off and had to, like, pry it off my foot, like, crack it off.
Like I had to get a crowbar.
And my toes were so raw and red. I couldn't walk. I couldn't shower. I went to lay in the bed with the sheets and was like, ow. So he had to go get me Band-Aids. But that's how hard we danced. And It was a lot of fun. We had a Tater Tot bar come out, and then last 2 songs were announced, and last song of the night was Love Story, and that was a whole fun moment with you, like, kneeling down right at that part of the song, and everyone went nuts. And then they ushered everyone out, shut the doors, had
them line up with like little exit glow stick things, and then we had our private last dance.
Just a moment for the 2 of us. It was really nice.
Mm-hmm. And then gotta say goodbye to Cara and Will and DJ. Thank everyone so much for putting on such a spectacular night. Mm-hmm. And grabbed my coat or my jacket, like made sure my vest was back on, jacket was on, and it's like, all right, you ready?
Meanwhile, my maid of honor setting up our camera in the car and passing out glow sticks, and everybody's getting ready and freezing their butts off. Thank you.
Yeah. And, like, we forgot to go over, like, Grand Exit, because normally, like, you have your family at the very end, so it's just a quick
turn around.
Love you, bye, have a good life, you know, I mean, night, and, but my parents were at the front, so, like, we made our run through, and everyone was like, yeah!
And you turned,
and I'm like,
you're like, oh.
1 second. And I had to run back through the line.
So basically, he left me about 4 hours into our marriage.
Yeah. You know.
Dropped me off with my parents, said bye.
Back to the old days.
And my dad and my mom were like, you good? I was like, guess so.
Really?
They were like, no, they were sweet. They're like, well, he'll be back in a minute. We've got you until then. It's like, I'm a very independent woman. I'm fine.
Strong, independent woman.
But it was good to have another moment with them. Like, Jack ran up to hug me, which was sweet. And then Maisie came up too. And my girls, like, waved goodbye. I was like, sweet.
Yeah. Say goodbye to everyone.
Hopped in the car. And
took off to our hotel.
Yeah. I love you guys.
There we go.
We did it. Best day of my life. Absolutely would relive it again. the day after, I've never felt so sore in my life. We danced so hard.
We're tired.
Yeah, we were so tired. And we ended up going to the chiropractor. We were in so much pain. We felt old.
Mm-hmm.
But still.
But we didn't fly out the next day. We gave ourselves a day rest in between.
Yeah, so we were able to recover.
Yeah.
Which that's why we danced so hard and like wanted to spend time with people. And I don't know if I would do anything differently for a wedding day. We got to see pretty much everyone and have moments, and we're very intentional with how we honored people and the Lord and got time with each other. Quite a lot. We didn't.
Got told it was the best wedding for worship that anyone's ever seen. Like Jared, our officiant, has done many weddings before, and he's seen a lot of worship and like putting God in the middle of it. But he said like ours was by far the greatest that he's ever seen.
Sweetest.
Yeah.
My parents loved it. Jack and Maisie loved it. Your family loved it. It was so sweet. And to see everyone having so much fun was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It really was a blast. And we only separated a few times after we were married. Like when I had to go to the bathroom, or you ran to the restroom, or a couple times on the dance floor. Like if you were talking to one of your buddies and my girls wanted to dance with me. But I think we were only ever apart for at max 45 seconds before we would find each other again.
Yep. Glued to the hip.
Yep. Which, as a planner, that's how you do it. I've seen weddings where bride doesn't know where groom is, or vice versa. They're just spread out the whole night. I like spending the day with you.
Yep. Absolutely.
Even getting like the sunset photos and the snow photos later in the night. I think we were out there for 10 minutes and they just said, all right, you two just have a moment and dance. So we could hear the music. And at that point, the cold air felt so good. Yep. It was just fun.
Absolutely. But yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot to take in.
A long
I'm exhausted just thinking about it again, you know?
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for hanging with us through the long recap and just being part of our journey from our engagement and all of that, and hearing about how we started off.
Yeah.
It definitely means a lot. Yeah.
Being married.
Yeah.
Catch the bling.
Oh, another wedding video that will come up is as soon as we get the 7 to 9 minute video back from Cara and Will, we will film our reaction.
Yeah.
But until then, they did post the trailer on their YouTube, which I'll link below. It is amazing. They did a great job quality-wise, and just looks like a fairy tale day. Yeah. So go watch that. Stay tuned. We will be back same time, same place next week.
Yeah. So don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah. Stay tuned for more.
And we'll see you.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you.